We'll start off by just unscrewing these little knobs on the top here, anti-clockwise direction, each one of these guys. Now that the little wheels are removed, or capstans, we're going to go around this perimeter and remove all these Phillips screws in each corner. One there and two here. There are 4 Phillips screws to remove here, each of those 4 corners, and then on the top here these are Torx screws, so we're going to take those out, and then I think we should be able to just lift this out, no problem. Actually there are more Torx screws here, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws to remove, no problem, and then this should like come out. With the Torx screws 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 removed from this cover here, to just pull off. Yes, it does. Set it over there out of the way. To the right of the deck there's a screw there and a screw here that needs to be take that off before we can get this sheet metal off for some reason. Turns out that this guy and that guy are not holding this down, so they can stay in position. Okay, now with these 2 screws out, this should pull out, I think, should it, or something? Yes. Or do we have to remove this cover? I think we'll do, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, a learning experience, but it's coming. I'm now removing these 4 Torx screws from this cover here, the button cover we'll call it. Here we go. We've got this loose and this is coming up, but I still need to remove 1, 2 screws from here, so that side will slide out too. Here we go. And this just lifts off here. What do we see? Okay, you got a solenoid there, you've got a capstan motor there, looks like. Solenoid, and a tensioner pulley circuit here. So I'm going to look in here, we'll see how this looks. Right, we've got this here, which is stationary. And this arm moves. This arm moves. It's got like some kind of sensor on it, a sensor board, and same on here. And I think they line up. So I've just cleaned the sensors off. While these covers are off, I've checked that sensor, cleaned it off, and I'm sure there's probably a sensor under here. So we're going to go in, remove these 2 screws holding this stationary piece here, and this arm moves underneath it. So I'm going to take those 2 screws out, have a look and see if that's alright too. And this is the sensor on that other board here. There's the same type of thing here on this moving arm, so they must have to relate to each other, I would imagine. So clean that off. Also I'm checking for any loose wires that may be going to these sensors. Sometimes that happens. We'll check it out.